Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer and this here is a singles love reading for Cancer. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've done some love readings, right? But I decided since Valentine's Day coming up to do some love readings. Okay, but as a reminder, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with each and every one of you. If it doesn't resonate, be sure to check out the readings for your moon, your rising sign, any other sign in your birth chart you feel called to watch. Okay, we're going to be taking a look at what's going on, who's moving towards you, anything that may be blocking you at this time when it comes to love. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so bottom of the deck here we have raindrops. Take a chance on them. Okay. Then we have expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Protest. Says start a revolution. And spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Okay, I kind of get the feeling some of you may be feeling like the pressure of kind of needing to be in a relationship, right? It may be like other people, like it says, don't seek anyone's approval. So it may be other people's expectations of what your life is supposed to look like, right? Maybe, you know, you've reached a certain age and your family's like, well, when are you going to get married and have kids? Or it could be, you know, your friends are all kind of like dating, they got their little boo thing and you like, I don't want to be the third wheel, you feel what I'm saying? But I feel like here, right, it's a need for you to really connect with yourself and to connect with what it is that you want. And not to be afraid to be different or to step outside of the box of what, you know, other people think you should be doing or what other people expect of you. Right, for some of you here, I feel like your focus is very much on like your dreams, your goals, even like spirituality, that kind of thing. And you're like really big into it. It's really important to you right now. And other people may not understand that. They may be like, why you don't just do this? Or why you don't just do that? And you're like, because it doesn't, that's not me. That's not what I want to do. Right? But at the same time, right, there's this desire to have someone there with you here, right? And although, you know, look at the little, what is that, like a little fairy, right? You got your spirit guides and you got your ancestors and everything. It kind of gets a little bit lonely, right? The journey gets a little bit lonely, and I feel like you are kind of wanting to embark on a new journey, but it's kind of like trying to find the balance between what's most important to you, right? But also like this new thing that you're starting to kind of want, right? Starting to want a relationship. You're starting to want like more connection with, you know, a partner in your life, right? Right? Let me know down in the comments. Some of you may even be very much like feeling the need to kind of really stand up for yourself, to stand up for your beliefs, and wanting someone to match her vibe, to kind of come in and stand up with you. You feel what I'm saying? To be on the same page. And then we have here raindrops on the bottom of the deck, right? Take a chance on them. So some of you may even be having like, you know, you may have some suitors, but you may not be trusting that, you know, the two of you are on the same page. The two of you have the same beliefs. The two of you have the same goals in life. But the only way you're going to find out is if you kind of, you know, open up and see what's popping. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Okay, but let's see. Let's see what else wants to come out. Alright, so bottom of the deck here we have the Ace of Pentacles, y'all. Under that we have, look at that, the Two of Pentacles. Wow, and the Knight of Cups. Right, with the Eight of Cups under that. And the Hermit. But, okay. Yeah, so I feel like here with this, okay, look, with this Eight of Cups here and this Hermit, I feel like some of you here may have been single for some time now. You could have been waiting for like the perfect time, the perfect moment to maybe even like put yourself out there to go and explore, to connect with other people. But I kind of get the feeling you kind of got a little bit tired of that and you want something new. But for others of you, I feel like you may have left a certain situation behind in search of something that was more in alignment with you and with your heart, with something that fit you better. And I get the feeling here for some of you, you may be feeling like very much a shift, a change in your life, right? It's kind of like an internal change, which is then being mirrored back to you from the external, right? You feel different. You have different expectations of yourself, of people. And because of that, you look at the world differently. You look at the people that come to you differently, which is probably why here with this raindrop, right, with these people coming towards you, you like, I don't know, I don't need you, that kind of thing, right? So you have, you know, different expectations. You don't feel the same way. You don't think the same way. You don't, you know, your beliefs are different. You want more, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You want more out of life. You want more out of your relationships. And I feel like you feel that change within yourself, and you're starting, right? Because look at this, the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, you're starting to see that change. But it may be taking, right, because we have the Knight of Pentacles. We want to get into what we got here, but we got the Knight of Pentacles. It may be taking some time here for that change to be seen in the external. Like, I feel like you feel it. You feel like, okay, I know, like, I want more, and because of this, right, I expect more, and because of that, I'm going to get what I want. So it's like, you know, you have that in your mind, you have that in your heart, but it may be kind of like a bit of a pushback because you're not seeing it in this exact moment. You're not like experiencing, you know, that special someone popping up and like teleporting right in front of you. So some of you may still be kind of questioning like, am I going the right way? Am I doing the right thing? You could have even kind of left somebody behind because they didn't fit your idea. You know, they won't match it up to you anymore. And you may still be kind of like, because of that, you may be questioning like, did I make the right decision? Am I going the right way? You know? But let's get into it. So we have here the Ten of Wands. This is how it fell. The Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what this is. Justice. And then, let's see, what is this? We have the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, so I just want to say, like, keep going, man. it may take you some time to see like the fruits of your labor. But if you keep going and you keep trusting yourself, you keep believing and trusting your intuition, and keeping that kind of deep connection with yourself, with what you feel, with what you want, you will see what it is you want to see. You will receive what it is you want to receive, right? Yeah. It's all about here being balanced here, right? With this Justice card. You may have like some very, very big or grand expectations. You may want things to move quicker than they are when it comes to love, right? You may be like, okay, you know, I didn't cut such and such off. Where's my boo? You know what I'm saying? And things may be moving a little bit slower than you want them to, which, as I was saying, maybe making you question yourself, maybe making you question your decisions. And for some of you, you could even be like, because you are so different, right? I feel like some of you may have, you know, either been undergoing a change, or you've just been different all your life, man. You feel what I'm saying? And because you are so different, that may rub people the wrong way. That's kind of what I get here. And it may make you question whether or not you need to change, or, you know, what's going on, right? Is it me? Or yada yada yada. And it's just about like finding your balance, right? Because sometimes it may be you. Hey, that's the truth. Sometimes you do need to shift, and sometimes it's just the other people. You feel what I'm saying? But it's about being honest with yourself about your role in the situation, be it a relationship, be it a, you know, an exchange with one person or another. But it's kind of really trusting your intuition when it comes to the moves that you make, who you connect with. Right? If you get a bad vibe from somebody, trust that. Even if, you know, people around you may be like, I like this person. Listen to yourself. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. But at the same time here, with this Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords, like I was saying, right, you may still be carrying around some baggage here, some stuff from the past that you haven't completely released, which may make it hard for you to see the truth in a situation, to see the truth about a certain person or another, right? Some of you, even here with the Six of Swords, the way it fell out, may be wanting to kind of go back to a certain someone, or, right, questioning whether or not, you know, you made the right decision, like I was saying. But it's like just a need to really be 100 with yourself, to keep it 100, right? To keep it 100, to see the truth, right? We do have the Justice card and the High Priestess here. So to see the truth is going to be a need to kind of balance your logic with what it is you're feeling in your gut, in your intuition, right? Because it needs to be a balance between those two. And I feel like sometimes you may rely heavily on one or the other, and it's a need to kind of balance them out in order for you to see clearly. Okay? But yeah, I feel like, you know, you have this dream person here. I wanted to say dream guy, but you have this dream person here. And I feel like, you know, the decisions you've made thus far were to reach that person, to get to that person, to reach that dream, that goal. And it's just about keeping your mind and your heart clear, trusting that you're going the right way, man. And not letting societal expectations or the thoughts and opinions of other people sway you from your path. right? Because you're going to look at this. It's like you see yourself connecting with this person, but you may like find yourself doubting that it's going to happen, doubting that you'll end up meeting this King of Cups, this person that, you know, matches your vibe, you know, with all the love, with all the good stuff. But it's about like being like this King of Cups, being like this person that it is you're trying to attract or mesh with, meet. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be like this. You have to be, what is it? Cool as a cucumber. Right? There's no need to force. There's no need to fight. There's no need to doubt. You feel what I'm saying? Just do what you got to do here. Stay focused on you doing your thing. And what is meant to be will be. Right? But, you know, just make sure you're not being very, like, kind of closed off or, like, crabby. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, just, you know, be open to connecting with people that may not be what you had in mind, right? Be open-minded here. Because, you know, this person that it is you're meant to meet, they may not come in the package or come when you expect them to. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm making sense. But let's take a look at who's moving towards you. And then we're going to see what's blocking you and get some advice as well. Okay? Let's see. Who's moving towards Cancer? Say Cancer. Look at that. The King of Cups. Look at that. Boom. The King of Cups is here again. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, bottom of the deck here we have the Six of Wands. So we have the King of Cups, Three of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Four of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, this person here, right? They may be in a love triangle. I'm just saying how I see it. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? They may already be connected to, right, a Queen of Wands here. They may have like a solid committed relationship with that person currently at this time. But right, for some of you, this could be, let's just be honest. For some of you coming towards you right now, there could be someone who is already in a relationship with someone else and may be wanting to have a relationship with you as well. Okay? I couldn't tell you if they are going to disconnect from that person or not, right? But I feel like here they may be having a hard time deciding right? If they have, like, if they, okay, to keep going with this, if this person hasn't met you yet, when they meet you, it may make them question what they want to do, basically, right? So, just be mindful, right? That's one way I'm seeing this. Okay. Another way I'm seeing this is this person coming towards you, this King of Cups, right? I feel like this King of Cups is also this King of Pentacles. This person may be very, like, may have two sides. So they may be very, like, kind of spiritual, laid back, that kind of thing. But on the other end, they may be very professional, very, like, business minded. And for some of you, this may be someone like a teacher. A teacher, or someone that's almost a paternal figure, right? Like, so they could be older than you. You could have known them when you were younger. But now, as you're older, like, your connection is going to be different, right? So, like, it could have been a teacher. It could have been, I don't know, just an older person. Right? But also, to go along with the whole, like, person that's married, right? Let's go back to that. Because I feel like if they are, right, it may be, like, at this current time, this, okay. Because I feel like for most of you are in a space right now where you're very much focused on, like, basically, like, your soulmate, or like a long, deep connection, that kind of thing, right? And the truth of the matter is, this person that you have, your soulmate, basically, may be in a relationship right now. Let's just be honest. They may be in a relationship right now, and at this current time, right, what's gonna happen between y'all isn't ready yet. So it's still, like, under wraps. It's still kind of getting formulated, and before, you know, something happens, okay? And so, for some of you, this person may be in a relationship currently, right? And they could even be in a relationship when you meet them. Or it could have been, you've met them before, and when you met them, they were in a relationship. You may have also been in a relationship, and things are under construction at this current time. Things are changing, right? And it's going to take some time before you meet this person, or you guys come together in this new way, right? Also, you know, for some of you, this person may have been someone like a professor, or like an older person that maybe you knew when you were younger. And so now, like, when you meet the next time, this connection is going to be, it's going to be different. So, like, you knew them in a past life. Wow, yeah. You knew them in the past life, or like you knew them when you were younger. And so when you guys come together, this relationship is going to be different. Right? But let's go ahead and see what's blocking you here. I hope that made sense, y'all. Sorry if it didn't. But let's see. What's blocking the Cancers? That's too many. Alright, bottom of the deck here we have Triumph of Lies. Then we have Fated to Suffer and Colorless Angel. Okay, so I feel like some of you may be very much like almost in a space where I'm like where you feel like you may be alone forever, like you may die single or something like that. And you may be feeding that idea, whether like intentionally or unintentionally, right? You may be with this colorless angel very much in a space where you may be feeling lonely or disconnected from love and from, you know, deep connection. But at the same time, you may be afraid here of putting yourself out there, connecting with people, taking a chance, taking risks, you know. And that's keeping you in this here loneliness, this sadness. Because it's almost like you may be unwilling to move outside of your comfort zone or do something different. Some of you may even be kind of like, you know, with this Triumph of Lies, like feeding into that energy of, you know, well, you know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, but at the same time, like not doing your part, basically. Does that make sense? Like, you may want a relationship, but you may not be making the effort to put yourself out there or to connect with people, to date, to be open to meeting someone. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else wants to come out here. Just blocking. Okay. Bottom of the deck here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, like just kind of waiting. Some of you may just be waiting. May not be making a move. Making any moves. You may not be putting yourself out there. For some of you, you may be very much like perpetually working on yourself. Like, oh, you know, I'm not ready. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Or even just very much like have very, very high standards to the point where no one is good enough. Either you're not good enough or no one is good enough. And so it's always kind of like just waiting. And very much like sticking to your comfort zone. Not wanting to move beyond what feels comfortable. Okay, but let's go ahead and get your advice, and then we're going to close out this here reading. Yeah, but I feel like it's a need here to kind of let go of both the idea of who you're supposed to be, but also the idea of who your partner is supposed to be, right? Some of you may have like very high expectations, or you have an idea in your mind about who you're supposed to be or who your partner's supposed to be. And it's kind of like needing to let that go and just allow, right, to do your part, but at the same time, allow the universe to do its part. Right? It's co-creation. There needs to be a balance between what you're doing and what the universe is doing. Are you open? Are you doing your part? Are you putting yourself out there when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships? Or are you just kind of waiting around with the expectation that, oh, you know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I don't have to do anything. Or even, you know, the flip side of that, are you just kind of like, kind of pushing your will, pushing things, trying to push things along to the point where you kind of push things into chaos. Does that make sense? Like you may kind of like, you may be like trying to find that special someone, and you may be dating, but almost to the point where it's like you go on a date or you get in a relationship, and then you have these high expectations, and if they don't meet them, then you kind of push them to the side, and then you move on to the next person, and then you kind of do that cycle all over again. Right? So just be mindful here. Okay, let's get one more. Okay. So we have here, invite your fears to tea. Fears aren't facts. Often they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When we're courageous enough to be with what scares us, we receive powerful wisdom. And then be a natural beauty. Your entire body is precious. So choose personal care products that reflect your consciousness and commitment to self-love. Say no to toxins and yes to the healthiest ingredients possible. You deserve to look and feel great, and you are worth the effort. Be a natural beauty. Yeah. So I do feel like some of you may be afraid of being alone. Or even just be afraid of like being vulnerable, being seen for who you are at your core. And it's time for you to really reconnect, right? Reconnect, because your connection with yourself has always been there. It's just like you kind of forget about it. So like reconnect with yourself. Excuse me. So that, you know, you're not afraid of being alone, because you have yourself and you're comfortable being by yourself. You're comfortable in your own presence. But also, you know, facing that fear about being alone. Why are you afraid of being alone? Is it because you feel like you're unworthy if you don't have a partner? What is it, right? Spend some time getting to know that, so that you, right, because that is a part of bonding with yourself, getting to know your fears, right? So once you're able to connect with yourself, it helps you to be able to connect with other people. Okay? So, let's get your goddess guidance, and then we're going to close this out. Alright, so bottom of the deck here we have Diana. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target and you will make your mark. Right? Don't give up on, you know, what it is that you want for yourself, what it is you see for yourself, right? I feel like you have this grand vision, which is not bad, like, of, you know, what your life is supposed to look like when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. And that's a good thing. It's just about, you know, being realistic, but also like letting go of your expectations of what it's supposed to look like, but not letting go of, you know, this desire to have love, to be happy, to have, you know, all the good things, but just be open to experiencing it in more than the way that you can imagine in your mind. Does that make sense? Okay, and then we have Nematona. If I mess this up, I'm so sorry. Sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And then we have Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Yeah, I feel like this is for folks who like are, like I was saying, like that may be very much focused on like always working on yourself, always like trying to be bigger and better and the best version. It's kind of like allowing yourself to just be and being open to receiving whatever it is that you need. And in that energy alone, that kind of opens you up to the partner that is best for you, that is a match for you. Because once you kind of allow yourself to be as you are and you connect with the present moment, with who you are in this given moment, and you find yourself as worthy as you are, and you open yourself up to receiving what you need, what it is that you want as you are, that allows what it is that you want to really come in and to meet you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But as it says, be a natural beauty. Allow yourself to be as you are, for real, for real. Okay? Don't feel like you have to continue to like push or reach and strive. But like just allow yourself to be. To enjoy where you are. And to experience where you are, right? To enjoy the journey of getting to that special someone. Or meeting that special someone. Don't get so caught up in the end game, in the end goal, that you forget to enjoy the ride. Okay? But that's all I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, you know, if it resonated, you liked it, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So you can see more videos like this one. Yeah, I truly appreciate you and I hope to see you soon. Peace out.